Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. I got to show my abscess that Dan popped on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I also have eye shingles, too.
Yeah, that's what you said, and you wouldn't let Dan comment about it before the show.
No, I just want it to be organic.
Yeah, you said, Dan, I have eye shingles, and then you said, don't say anything else.
Yeah, I have eye shingles, and I'm going to have to get into that. And you're just going to have to trust me on this one. Okay, everybody? No, eye shingles are not contagious, and I don't even know if there's such a thing as eye shingles, but I'm calling them eye shingles.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's the same treatment as anything else in the eye that looks like that.
All right, so anyway, I appreciate it. I'll get into that momentarily. That's just one of my many ailments. One thing that I'm very happy about is that after tonight, we're going to be able to open our windows wide open. Now, Dan,
it's going to be cold.
Now, Dan,
Really?
like all of Dan's windows are painted shut. He does not believe
He's a house
in.
cat.
He does not. He's a house cat.
All the Diacos are.
Absolutely.
Admittedly.
But so Blitz, I was looking at the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So as of tomorrow, Tuesday, man, you open up those windows and you let it turn that air conditioning off and just get some of that fresh air. These are the lows.
Might have been open for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but it's still just a little too. I got a rule, and that is that once it's 59, once the low is going to be 59, then I can open the windows up. 61 and above, I still am my air conditioner can make it colder. It's about how cold I can make it.
Gotcha.
One time when I lived in Odessa, because I have that fan that's got a little temperature like this one.
Yep.
I got the same fan in my bedroom.
Yep.
And so it'll tell you what at least what the degrees near the fan is. The lowest I've ever got, it was 46.
Whoa.
Jesus.
46.
It's like a refrigerator.
Yeah, that's a little too cold.
And Blitz, I have so many blankets on at 46. Like the blankets probably weigh 12 pounds.
But you don't like the weighted blanket, though.
No, I don't like the weighted blanket. But I like I'll put like 7 big blankets on. Oh, it's so good.
I do like that.
Anyway, tomorrow, starting Tuesday, low 50, Wednesday 48, Thursday a hot streak, 57, Friday 57, then Saturday 50, 54, 55, 54, 54. So for the next 8 days,
I love
Tuesday to Wednesday, don't even think about turning that air on. Except Dan, you'll have your air on or your heat. Will you have your heat on?
I have my heater on.
Oh, Christ.
Well, on was it Turkey Day? They're saying it's going to get to like 77 as the high. So
Well, that's perfect.
Balmy.
That's absolutely. So Dan, you'll turn the furnace on. Are you a furnace guy?
I don't have a furnace, but yeah, I have guys in the basement like shoveling coals into a big fire.
he has his temperature has 2 settings: heat or cool.
Like
there is no off.
Like, do you keep it at the same degree all the time, and whether if it takes heat to get it to that number or cool to get it to that number, like you set it at like 73 or 4.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
and
right.
whatever it takes to get to that number.
Yeah. Turn 6 air conditioners on and then turn 6 heaters on.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Sometimes.
Just to get the right mix.
Yeah, I'll keep the
All right, so
air at the 3rd floor and put the heat on the second.
It's like in your car when you turn the seat heaters on, but you turn the AC on.
Exactly.
Ooh, that could be fun.
So Friday, Thursday, I start feeling this. Probably before that, about a week ago.
Yeah, you were complaining about it a while ago.
About a week or so ago, I felt like I had like in my gum on my right side, I felt like I had like it was just tender. It was just tender. So I got my
like
water.
you ate like a sharp chip or something like that.
Yeah,
that
and
kind
it
of
was just
bruised it.
Yeah, and it was just real tender. And so I got my water pick out, and I water picked it really good, and I flossed it all really good.
That's the right thing to do.
And within my little water pick deal, I got this little gum medicine that you pour in there. It pounds your gums and the whole 9 yards. And so I'm like, okay. Anytime some of this stuff's ever happened before, I get on an antibiotic. I got on some amoxicillin, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be able to white trash this out, which is usually self-diagnose and treat with whatever you got laying around. And I do that a lot.
And it works.
And so kind of started doing it myself, and it started kind of getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And then like by Wednesday, Thursday, it's like, oh my God, it really starting to hurt. But I didn't say anything. I was going to try to pop it myself.
Right.
So.
And you kind of tried, didn't you?
Yeah. So Friday afternoon, I get like a 31 gauge insulin needle. And
pretty small.
Which is just too small.
Yeah,
it's tiny.
Yeah.
And I get up in there and I try to smash it one time. And first of all, it's double Zoinksville just getting up in there. It hurts so bad.
Tender.
It hurts so bad. So I try, and just a little blub, just a little. First of all, you can't really even see.
That's
up
what I
there.
say. Where you're trying to do it yourself, you really can't see it, can you?
No, not really. My big gorilla hands and my gorilla face with my gorilla mouth and my gorilla gums.
Yep.
So I'm in there. I can't get anything. So Friday night we do Bubba 199, and I can feel this percolation. I can just feel this abscess inside my tooth. You know, you know how you get your heartbeat in it? Like,
oh, yeah, pulsates.
Yeah, it's like, oh. And I think, Dan, that's from the skin getting stretched out so much, right? I mean,
yeah,
at the end of the day, that's my gum. You know, your gums don't. I mean, that pus and stuff expands that's where the hurt comes from, right?
Yeah, because you don't have a lot of extra looseness in your gums. And
I may have fat belly, but my gums are pretty tight.
Yeah,
you got a six-pack on your gums.
Lean gums.
Right. So when it bulges out like it did, I'm thinking that's where the pain comes from, right?
And you were taking pain pills and stuff, and like that wasn't really helping all that much.
They helped one night, and then they wore off, and I'm like, I'm not going to take a whole bunch.
Your face was like starting to swell up a bit.
Yeah. So finally Saturday, the Get Fresh crew's over here. We're building some stuff, having a great time. Got to meet Iggy's new girlfriend. You guys haven't met Iggy's new girlfriend, have you?
Did she come on Saturday?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they're over there making out in the corner like a couple 8th graders.
Were they? That's cool.
Really?
Where did he meet her?
8th grade.
I don't know.
No, I think if I can remember correctly, he's known her for years. They were old friends, and they
reconnected on Facebook?
rekindled. Yeah.
Something. I know they reconnected. I saw some of the connection happen this weekend. So I'm out here with the Get Fresh crew. By the way, Lummy, you and Wolf. Now listen, Creatine Travis, of course, is a he's not like a cut out of here early kind of guy. It's Big Reg Project. He's here all the time.
Yeah.
And but I've never really seen Wolf work before, and he worked his ass off. And Lummy, usually you're out of here after a couple hours.
Yeah.
You worked. I mean, like Lummy, I was gonna almost give you this. If Dan hadn't popped my abscess, I was gonna give you the strap today, Lummy.
Wow, thank you.
For real. For real. I was gonna give you the strap. You're not getting the strap.
Yeah.
But just based on just how much you kicked ass.
Well, thank you. A fun time.
On Saturday. And
that's great that he lasted all day with you on Saturday, because he lasted about 15 minutes with me the weekend before.
Yeah, but I mean, Danny doesn't work for you, Dan. You know what I'm saying? He works for me. His loyalty is with me, although.
Apparently.
So thank you to all. And God, how about we pave, we seal, go shuck?
Oh, yeah.
That's a big boy right there.
Oh, sure. Yeah. And then he got his hands dirty, too, after he did his stuff.
Yeah.
So what's
you
the
can tell how
project in
much
the
of a
front?
man you are. Dan, we're not talking about any projects, but you know how much of a man you are, how whether you can lift a 80-pound bag of concrete and put it on the concrete deal.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of determines.
That's hot.
Wolf's up there throwing them up there. Go Shucks throwing them up there. Lummy, you threw them up there like a man. So we're doing this little project. We're putting Dan, we'll just be honest with everybody. We're putting a little car lift out back so we can change the oil in our car.
The front's just getting repaved.
Yeah, the front, Dan, they're just putting new asphalt down there to make, because you know how we had those divots and.
Every time it rained, there was like a pond up
uneven
front.
Right, collect water, so they're going to raise it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, they're going to make it level so that, one, it doesn't collect water, and two, we can play better basketball.
Okay.
So that's that.
That's what that project is.
The back project is we're putting a car lift in so I can change oil in your Ferrari. I know that times are tough, and I can change oil.
Thank you.
I can only imagine what an oil change costs.
Zero.
Zero.
What do
Yeah,
you
it's
mean?
free.
It's free for the first 5 years, all scheduled maintenance. They
Really?
pick it up, they take it over there, they do it, and they drop it back off.
Well, it's not free. They just build it into the cost up front, but
But Dan thinks it's free.
It's
So let's
free.
give
Well,
it that
I
way.
mean,
Free for me.
That's what I
yeah.
told her. Donnie, listen, honey, I know that I'm spending $550 on this car, but I get free everything. Everything's free from here. Oh, Donnie,
That's a deal.
that's great. So it gets to be about 3. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, and this thing is just, now I got a headache, and it feels like literally my entire right side of my face is so sore. And I feel like I know this sounds so stupid, but I feel like the infection's kind of going to my brain.
Getting meningitis.
I'm just kind of off.
Sepsis.
So I'm like, I'm gonna get sepsis. Dan, could you get sepsis from that?
Yes, indeed.
From that?
Yep.
oh yeah.
So I call Dan. I text Dan. I go, "Hey Dan, are you busy today?" And of course he's not, but he really is. He's busy, but he won't tell me.
Not
that
busy for you
Yeah.
though.
And I go, and I send him a little video of of this abscess in my tooth, in my mouth. And he said, can you meet me in the office in an hour? So we meet over there at his office. Now it's just me and him and the merge crick. That's it. And so Dan looks perturbed when he pulls in. I turned to her. I go, oh, he's not real happy. I mean, you could just tell the way he hot shots in that Ferrari. You know, he was not happy, and it was hot. So Blitz, he didn't drive it. Well, and then I don't think he drives it easy anywhere. But it was it was hot.
The Ferrari was hot.
Yeah,
Ticks for the next hour.
yeah. It's like it's just really hot. You could tell that he was driving somewhat mad to get there. So Dan, were you mad? I mean,
No.
I felt because I mean, like when I said, "Hey Dan," you're like, "Hey." And then we walked in there, and I'm trying to small talk you, and you're like, I just want to let you know, you probably should be going to your dentist for this, or you probably should be going to, then you mentioned your like Dr. Red or somebody, or, well, who's your dentist?
Red.
Yeah. You should be going to Dr. Red or your dentist. This is really not something I'm familiar with. And I'm like, well, hold on, Dan. You're familiar with everything, buddy. Like, you know, there's nothing you don't know a little bit about.
Trying to hype him up.
Yeah, well, no,
Nothing
but
you can't
I didn't
do.
say this. I'm thinking, well, hold on. Buddy, you know, you're the smartest human being I know.
Because he's your
And it's-
boyfriend.
That's why you're the first call.
And he's my boyfriend, and you're my doctor. And so, like, yeah, I mean, it's just a pimple on my gums. Can't be that big a deal, can it? So Dan was quite aggressive with me, too.
Tria Bell, 1,400 bits.
Did you
So-
like that?
No, he was not very gentle, because I could tell he was mad.
I wasn't mad.
You,
I
Dan,
wasn't mad.
Dan.
I bet he wasn't mad. He just didn't really want to do it. Like, that's not his thing.
And it wasn't out of laziness. It was just, it's not my thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, no, what am I getting into? I didn't even know. When I saw it, Bubba, it didn't look like a straight up abscess. I didn't know what the hell it was. I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
He wasn't worried. He just wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, but that mother effer is the most. I mean, he's
That's not the
comfortable.
Dan that you know.
That's not my boyfriend. My boyfriend's not afraid of nothing.
Yeah.
I wasn't afraid. I just wasn't comfortable. Just like you said, I
Yeah.
wasn't afraid. I was ready to do it. I just wasn't like 100%
Exactly.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
I was on edge.
So anyway, that put me on edge because now he's mad at me, and I'm, you know, and so I get there, and it's it's Saturday at 4:00. That's where it is, and so we're at Dan's office. And by the way, it's super dark in there. We can't really find our way around. When Dan's really not used to his dark office, but by the time he gets there, it's been open
He
for
doesn't
4
know where
hours.
the light switches
he has
are at.
no idea where nothing is. He doesn't either. He was getting his little tools out, and he goes, "Where's my scalpel? I don't know where my scalpel is. Usually the bitch has got him for me. Where's my numbing cream? Oh, here's my numbing cream. Where's some? Like, you know, the girls have it all ready for him. He just walks in like the stud that he is. So Dan's having to get all this stuff ready. He tells me to sit down.
That was the other thing too. He didn't have any help.
Yeah, we didn't really need any help.
No, but still, it's always nice to have somebody there.
So
Bubba was my help.
he hands me this culture kit, and he goes, "If I call for culture, rip this open and hand it to me." So I have what you can't see is in my hand. I have a culture kit,
Okay.
He's holding on to it with dear life.
and I'm
for
holding
dear
on.
life.
I'm holding on to it with both of my hands, and I already know that my boyfriend's mad at me. So hold on, here we go. By the way, this is on our Facebook. This is on our Facebook, and this is me at Dan's office. 4 p.m. on Saturday.
Dr. Dan Diaco.
Of course, Dan's always got the it factor, my boy.
Yep.
Here we go.
The camera comes on.
This is Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire, and we have here my next patient.
Your boyfriend.
And my BF.
See, he didn't identify me as his boyfriend.
Nope, just
so-
a patient.
On
Just
camera,
a
yeah.
patient.
He's
So-
got to detach himself when he's doing stuff
I
like
know.
He
this.
won't claim you on camera.
I know. He's not proud of me.
And we have
Probably
here my
hurts.
next patient.
Your boyfriend. I'm like that heavy girl that gives good oral, but you don't want to take to the prom. You know what I'm saying?
Candy.
But when your friends ask you, like, "Hey, are you guys a couple?" You're like, "No, we're just friends." And she goes, "Yes, we're together."
No.
Esquire.
And you know, he only keeps me around because when the pretty girls won't give oral, I will.
Yeah.
He's my moped.
And we have here my next patient.
Your boyfriend. Your
And
boyfriend.
my BFF.
See, I
Do I look mad?
best
Do I
friend
look
forever.
mad? Come
Yeah,
on, I'm
hold
not
on.
mad.
Bubba. So
here we go. Watch.
he's got a little bit of something going on in his mouth. We're not really sure what it is yet. Can you get a little close up with that there? Good.
Oh
So
my
there's-
God! It looks like a tumor.
It does look like a tumor. It looked like a tumor.
It looks
And-
like a tumor.
Oh
Because
my!
it's got like different. It's not like just one round thing. It's got like little heads on it, like
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
It's got like some devil horn heads
Yeah, it
with a
does.
little metal
Oh my
metal
God,
kicker.
that looks
Real close up on
painful.
And you have any idea? I mean, it is hurting me. Like, oh.
I'm gonna put a little numbing gel on it. Take the edge off. It's bubblegum flavor.
I do got some. I don't have any plaque on my teeth. They're pretty clean on the
My teeth are
backside.
pristine. I don't even see
Yeah.
a filling.
Could that have anything
I got
to do
a
with his ear?
Yum.
What's that, Lummy?
Could that have anything to do with why
No.
your ear's hurting?
No.
Oh.
No.
Ew.
Look at that thing. It's just
I like
screaming,
it.
pop me.
Yeah.
Wait till
Pop
you
me,
see,
Daddy.
and wait till Big Daddy pops it.
I know.
Big Daddy takes an 11 blade and goes about a 1/16 of an inch in, and straight
Did it
tapioca.
hurt when he popped it?
Straight tapioca. No, he had it numbed up pretty good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this in there to kind of keep your mouth off it. Kind of do like that for a
Yeah,
second.
now, if you guys can see, I'm trying to use my tongue for a goalie.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that.
Ball gag. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, he should be numb now. Welcome back. We're going
Was it just a topical you put on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
to.
Look at me. Look. It literally just when he puts his hands in my.
Should be numb now. Welcome
Watch my eye squint because it hurts. It hurts so bad.
I bet.
back. We're going to open things up.
Oh yeah.
Dang, came real hard.
I got
I'm like, damn, you're being much too hard with me.
Listen, Nicholas.
You're popping my ass, but it's much too hard.
my number 11.
Oh,
Say it, 11. And we're gonna go in there. We're gonna open this
hell
thing.
yeah.
Disposable Willie.
Okay. It's a little red.
Yeah.
You just feel
Watch
it for a second.
this.
See where it's
Get in
softest.
there.
Oh, the whole thing.
So Dan, did it, the whole thing just go? I mean, was it super soft?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if it was going to be like a tumor underneath it, or if it
Right.
was just filled with fluid. I couldn't
Right.
tell.
Now, as
So-
soon as you knew it was filled with fluid, did you feel a little better because it wasn't?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say when you as soon as you put the blade in, it started oozing out. Dan was probably like, oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
good.
because I mean, Dan, you knew exactly at that point it was only an abscess, like it wasn't a bone or
Right.
anything.
There wasn't
like.
solid anything solid underneath it, which
Yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
much
Watch
of a
this.
concern.
Hold on, guys. Watch this.
Here you go.
Look away if you're squirmish.
I've watched it probably 100 times.
It's my
and
spank bank.
1,
hold on.
2.
Oh.
You can already see it.
Yep.
2.
Oh,
There
it's
you go.
yellow.
1, 2.
Oh.
Yeah, watch this. Here you go. 1, 2.
He just barely gets the blade in there too.
I don't need to get too deep. I
I
don't want to
know.
like jam it into his tooth.
No, I know.
But I want to get deep enough to get the money shot.
Now you can see the blade went in about maybe a 1/16 of an inch.
Yeah.
Hold on here.
Maybe a quarter.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, what is it, Dan? Probably 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Oh, now if you can see, I put my tongue back here to stop to try to goalie.
Yeah, because Dan
all
doesn't
this-
have one of those suction deals like
No,
a dentist has.
Dan ain't a dentist. He ain't got a suction.
No, I know,
deal.
I know.
Yeah, it's not Danny the dentist.
Now look.
Goes the weasel. Culture.
Oh.
Mr. Blue Nose.
Hold on. And she culture. So I'm opening up the culture. By the way, what you don't understand is I'm now with both of my hands opening up a culture kit.
How you doing, Lummy?
Oh, it's completely gone.
Hold on. Now, if you guys can see, I got my tongue, my little my orca tongue,
Yeah.
trying to stop that.
Tongue's all pussed out.
Look, guys, look at my tongue. My tongue's trying to stop this.
Yeah.
this-
He's a
The
puss trap.
juice.
Puss.
Yeah, you don't want to swallow it.
Culture it up. You're gonna feel a lot better now, Bubba.
now watch.
No, I feel like I need to spit.
I feel like I'm a girl that just gave oral, and
Right.
I'm,
Yeah,
like,
you
hold on.
are.
You're like, give me a towel.
Hold on.
Here you go. Like that.
Oh,
Don't forget, like, follow, and subscribe. Like Danny Aqua Esquire.
He's on.
I'm my BFF Bubba. I just
still doesn't say boyfriend.
Now, see, at this point now, I think Dan genuinely was back in love with me because he knew that it wasn't.
relieved.
Yeah, because his comfort level went back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so relieved.
Yeah.
Once I pushed on it with the back of that scalpel
Yep.
and I saw it was just all fluctuant and it's not, there was no like tumor underneath it.
I'm sending Ramita that for my Christmas card.
It's like I'm blowing gently on his nose.
Be like, we know who the real lover is. This is my Christmas
Oh,
card.
look at the way it looks at
I
you.
know.
So
Wow.
This is my Christmas card right here.
Oh, right there.
With affection.
We both have our mouths open. Dan, there's your new hero shirt right there. Oh my God! You don't even have one more time for the high
Just feel it
spot.
for a second if you would.
One more time for the high spot. Oh,
Softest. Oh, the whole thing.
yeah, I have a rough year. You don't even know I have eye shingles too. Stand by.
Oh, yeah. Watch this. Here you go. 1, 2.
Man.
And that pus there isn't like watery.
Oh,
That's
it's
like
yellow.
It
It's
looks
pink.
like
Thick with two
vanilla,
C's.
vanilla. Vanilla pudding,
Custard.
like a snack pack.
Yeah.
What does the texture and viscosity and stuff of pus mean, Dan? What does it mean?
It's like I said before, it just means it's really concentrated. It's a lot of pus in there. That was 100% pus, no blood. It was just pus. The blood was from the skin that I cut.
Yeah.
Pop goes the weasel. Culture.
Oh, sure. Anyway, Dan, whatever was making you mad on Saturday, I apologize for
Again,
not ruining your Saturday, but just you were somewhat disturbed.
You didn't ruin it, and again, you saw that once I poked on it and it was soft, my whole body relaxed.
Demeanor changed.
My demeanor changed. My whole body just relaxed because I knew that it was something I can deal with.
Now, if I just would have taken antibiotics, would it eventually gone down, or did it need expressed?
It needed to be opened.
It needed expressed.
Abscesses have to be opened. They rarely go away on their own.
All right, so that now leads to me to my next, health. Well, this has been my worst year with regards to
you're falling apart.
I'm just getting nicked up. It's not real big stuff. It's just I'm getting nicked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But so about, and I don't know if anybody is. I don't know if necessarily my self-diagnosis is correct. So I'm just going to tell you that. But about 6 or 7 years ago, I was going. No, it was more like 2017 blitz when I was going through that big federal trial.
Yep.
And I'd lost everything. And I'd getting ready to lose my house. 2018. The bank was getting ready to foreclose on my house. The bank was in process of foreclosing on the building. That whole era.
Mm-hmm.
I started getting these sores on my elbows and on my eyes, and they were like these little, and I'm gonna go ahead and close my eyes now because I'm getting them again. And if you want to get an ISO, if you can see them, can you see them?
Nope.
You can't see them. Right, there's one right.
Oh yeah, like on the eyelid.
Yeah, like right below his
On the
eyebrow.
on the eyelid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see them now?
Do you
Yeah,
have one
I
on the
can
other
see it
side
now.
too?
Huh? Yeah.
You have one on the.
A littler one. There's a littler one on the other.
Okay, I see him now.
Yeah.
So I went to my doctor, Dr. Cheramani, Joseph Cheramani, who has since retired because I'd be going to him right now. And he looked at him and he goes, "You know what? I think those are shingles, and it's being triggered by stress." And I'm like, well, I knew I was going through a ton of stress. And he's like, "What are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going through a lot." And so he gave me a prescription, just like I forget, I got it written down somewhere. And they went away. But I think that and I don't have them on my elbows, and I don't know why I only get them on my elbows and eyelids, but I do. I don't get them anywhere else. Like I don't get them on my face. I don't get them on my chest. I don't get them on my arms. I've only had them twice. This will be the third time. The other time, Blitz, I had them during the trial. Remember during the hog trial?
Yeah.
What's got you so stressed out now?
I don't know.
Was it me?
No, I don't know. I'm really not that stressed out other than I got a whole bunch of stuff, but all my stuff's going well. Nothing in particular is, stressing me out that I think. I mean, I know I got
more than usual.
Right. So, I got eye shingles. I call them eye shingles. I don't know what they are, but they're something to do with my nerve endings. I think it would be much like if they were on my penis, it would be herpes.
You got eye herpes.
But
Yummy.
it's not. It's triggered by nerve endings.
Do you want me to look at it now, or do you want me to wait till break?
Oh, you can look at them now, but I don't know that I would. I mean, I know they're not.
Should you touch them?
I know they're not
Contagious?
They're not contagious. But I got like
All right, Dan's coming up now.
I got eye herpes. Oh, no. I wasn't gonna call. I mean, I don't think it.
You got the herp of the eye.
I got a herpes of the eye. Hold on.
First thing Dan says is Jesus.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's not good. That's never good when your doctor / boyfriend says that to you.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend says, Jesus.
Elbows.
No, I don't think. No, my elbows are fine. And so what? I know what they are. I know what they are.
Eye herpes.
I mean, we're not gonna.
Let's not call them
I mean,
herpes.
eye herpes, like a girl sat on my face and rode me out.
Yummy.
And boy, if she has it that bad that goes right to your eyes,
Oh, boy.
one would think that there's a lot of other stuff that might go to than your eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc.
Now, Dan, is it like a
hey,
sty?
Doc, I was with this girl. She might have been around a little bit, and I didn't get herpes on the penis. I didn't get herpes on but I got herpes on the eyelids. We were into some real kinky stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't look like herpes because herpes is multiple grouped vesicles with an erythematous base.
Yeah, with the erythematous base.
So he's got like a plaque. Almost looks more like shingles than it does any kind of herpetic thing.
That's what I just can tell you.
They come in the same spot every time.
So what I'm trying to say to you, Dan, is like when I went to the doctor last time, they did a culture.
Oh, they did? They scraped them, and they said it was.
Yes.
Okay.
And they said it was that's why I kind of know what they are.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like shingles.
And so, when they scraped them, and God, did that hurt?
I'm sure.
Oh.
And man, your little eyelids up there, woo,
super thin.
Yeah, they're super thin. So I'm thinking, and in order to get a good culture too, you can't get just the scab. You got to get some of the hamburger.
Oh,
you got to
God.
get some meat. You got to get some hamburger in there. So I remember I was with Dr. Chiramonte, and he had his nurse come in there and Dan, they put some of that little cream on my eye, but they couldn't put too much on it because they didn't want to get it in your eye.
Right.
So they only put it in there. So then they come in what looks like this cheese grater, this little mini cheese grater, and they go trying to take a culture of it, and they put that inside of a little tube and they send it off. So I know what it is, and I know how to treat it. But here's what I'm concerned about is to what's stressing me. This has only happened 2 other times in my life, and both were very, very stressful situations that I knew. Oh, yeah, here's when I'm getting ready to go to prison for 5 years. Here comes I had chin shingles too at that time. And so during that, and then my federal deal, which was 18, I could actually, when the doctor asked me, hey, are you going through a stressed out period? I'm like, yeah. And I knew what I was going through. I don't know what's stressing me out so much.
Maybe it's triggered by like hormonal changes because that can often do stuff like that.
It also looks a little like impetigo. You know what I mean? So it could be a little bit of a bacterial infection.
Oh.
You're on antibiotics for that. We'll get you on an antiviral for the other one. It'll fix it.
All right, thanks.
Like Valtrex?
Something like that, or acyclovir.
Oh, great. Now I'm going to go to
right with Valtrex.
You're going to go to your Publix, the lady that knows you?
They're giving me a Valtrex and go, ma'am, look, it's for my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, Bubba, the love sponge.
Listen, ma'am. Oh, so I see you got some Valtrex. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. But listen, can I say something? It's for my eyes. It's my eyes.
Don't you know the woman that works there,
Yeah.
one-on-one
nice.
basis?
Personal pharmacist.
So then she's at her little mixer on Saturday, like, hey, I guess who's got, guess who's getting some Valtrex filled?
Who?
Oh, Bubba the Love Sponge. Oh, Valtrex, you say? Yeah. Oh, but it's not of the penis; it's of the eyelid.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
That's what everyone says.
That's what they all say. That's what they all. But Dan, I mean, can't you see? I really do got it on my. I mean, I'll show you my penis. Jay, a very rare Thanksgiving appearance by you.
Yes.
You're actually doing. This is the first. I think this is the first Thanksgiving you haven't missed in like 100 years.
I think 14 of 16 years I've been in Costa Rica. So, yeah, this is very odd for me.
Are the family and Candle bummed out? They got to go be with the Diacos because they're usually hanging 10 in Costa?
Well, you know how they talk about Thanksgiving stress? We're already experiencing that, and we're a week away.
Julian
Just
Black.
on how to
A week away,
coordinate.
my ass, my friend. We're 3 days out, kid.
Could you imagine the group chats with the Diacos?
I'm a week out mentally, man.
Oh,
No,
checked
Christ.
out.
No, hold on.
I said something to Steve, and he got so mad at me.
Who organizes all this?
Well,
you know.
It's Romina's house this year, and so technically Romina's in charge. And so, then it's who has to give the duties out without the other one taking it sensitively. So I'm like literally having, who's doing the mashed potatoes and
Romina, who's doing what over there? Do you know Romina?
And it's like,
I
don't
know,
really care.
because no one
you know what I
answered
mean?
me
And it sounds so bad.
Jay,
I said to Steve,
we're doing a Romina high spot. Shut up for a second.
No one answered me back when I sent out all the text messages to Krista and Jay and Steve and Dan.
just the women.
And Candle.
Thank God
and
none of us are on it.
What? What did you get any text back, Romina?
No, I get no text back, so then I have to reach out to Bella and Nick and his bird friend Kelly.
Right? And did you get any response back from that, Romina?
No. So then I have to message Trey and Sage, and no one get back to me. But everyone wants to eat.
So you don't know what to do?
I don't even like this holiday. I'm not even from America. We don't do Thanksgiving in Venezuela.
Anyway, Jay, back over to you. How does it? So does Romina coordinate all this, or what?
I'm staying out of it.
No, hold on, Jay. I'm not trying to cause no problem. I'm just wondering how does it work.
It should be the person whose house it is coordinates everything.
All right. So are you saying to me, without saying to me, that Romina's not really reached out to anybody, and you've not heard any information, and it's Monday? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that other people, how do I say it? No one will just let Romina be in charge.
Julian Black
who's fighting for
You know
power?
what I'm saying? It's her house. It's
Who's fighting for power?
So you're saying Dan's trying to take over the whole deal?
No. It's like who's gonna we're gonna do this and help her and do this and let her decide how everyone should help coordinate things at her house. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think Romina's ever had this responsibility. So
maybe that's the thing. Maybe
the problem is
Romina,
you're not used to being in charge, are you, Romina?
No, I am not. But I can be like Dan B. I can rule with Iron Fist.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. She used to deal with Dan. She could handle it.
Right.
So, Romina, who would you like to bring the mashed potatoes?
Anyone but me, Baba.
That's the kind of answer we're getting, Bubba.
I'm so tired, Bubba.
You are?
Yes. Can you bring the mashed potatoes?
I'm not. Am I invited? Do I get to come to the...
Yes, Baba. Of course. You make the gazebo and you give me the boobies.
No. Well, I'm sure
you have an open table.
Actually, I would say that I'm not invited because I would think that Romina will flip. If I show up to the Diaco Thanksgiving, although it might Jay,
you don't have a hair in your
Steve,
ass if you don't.
No, I will not because Romina might come with the butcher knife on me saying, everywhere, I am so out of Bubba. I hate the Bubba business.
Yes, you can only have one serving of each thing, Baba. We don't have that much food, okay?
Okay.
SS Boys every 1,000 bits.
No, I know.
Okay.
No, Jay, you don't understand. Romina, the reason why she got her gazebo, but you've been out of town, is that when Dan went to ask to borrow the Escalade for us to go to Orlando, she flipped out and said, I'm tired of everything that Bubba wants. You do for Bubba, but you don't do anything for me.
That happened right before I left, so
Yes.
I just caught the tail end of that.
Right.
I'm your wife.
And so I had to
Do
throw
everything for your boyfriend.
I had to throw in, tell Romina that we'll put together, I'll have my Get Fresh crew put together the gazebo. That's how we brokered the Escalade.
You had to broker world peace.
So if Dan came to Romina and said, I just want to let you know Bubba's going to be showing up for Thanksgiving.
You say you're coming with the Get Fresh crew.
I don't care if Joe with an Arlene approval came in. Romina's still going to be mad as hell that I'm going to be there for Thanksgiving.
Danny just said you're invited, like I said.
I'm not going. There's no way I would ever go there.
Why?
Because out of respect to Romina.
Thank you.
Out of
Just one day.
Yeah, she just wants to
Just
be
one day.
Just one day when I don't have to hear like, follow, and subscribe. By the way, I'm Dr. Dan Diaco Esquire.
Just one day without
Just one day would be nice not to be on YouTube's.
YouTube's.
Who's autistic?
Lummy. He's not, but it was just a joke.
Well, we can just start saying that.
Sure.
Dan, you're a doctor. Could you diagnose him real fast officially as autistic?
Yeah, wave your magic doctor wand.
Dan, what do you think
Yeah,
about
give him
Lummy?
autism, Dan.
I think Lummy's autistic.
There you go. That's all we need. That's all I need.
Okay.
All right, unless you want to add some really cool stuff to it, but you saying he's autistic by a doc, that's all we need.
Can we say he's got Asperger's? Because that's cool to say.
Yeah.
I think Anna's got Asperger's.
Okay, that's even better. We need more people with more issues. Now, Dan just put something on me.
She doesn't even eat meat.
Anna's got Asperger's.
No question.
Lummy's
she's got
autistic. What? Dan, give me something to be.
Just weird.
You have anxiety
Okay, I have anxiety.
And herpes on your eye.
and eye herpes.
I got eye herpes and anxiety.
Yeah.
Anna's Asperger's. Lummy is autistic. What about Blitz? I mean, is there something about being real negative and a real dick?
He's just a scary dick.
Yeah, I mean, we got to have something, some type of label, like some
Dan
kind
wants
of.
to live. He's smart.
Yeah, I don't want him shooting me.
You can have like borderline personality disorder.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Borderline,
There you go.
borderline.
There
I'll
you
put him
go.
borderline.
And then Dan's a
Blitz, if you're
narcissist.
Blitz,
I'm diagnosing him with that.
Yeah. So here's how we are. I have anxiety, but Dan, I think we got to put something more than just my anxiety. He's got to put something.
Yeah.
Lummy is autistic.
Look, all 7 of Bubba's personalities all have anxiety.
Right. You know what? I have multiple personalities, Dan.
Yeah, I'll give
There
you
you
that.
go. So, hi, I'm Bubba the Love Sponge, and I'm the host, and I've been diagnosed with multiple personalities. One of my co-hosts is named Lummy. He's autistic. One of my co-hosts is Dr. Dan Diaco Esquire, and he's a he's narcissistic. One of my co-hosts is Anna Hummel, and she's suffering from Asperger's. Blitz has borderline bipolar disorder. And what about Jesus? What can Tyler be? Slow?
You can't say slow anymore.
You can't say slow?
No.
Oh, you really can't?
It's differently abled. I think I've caught up to date on.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah, because you can't say disabled because that's racist. Or
Tyler, what do you want to be? Like if you were to
Differently
self,
abled.
we all kind of had a hand in what we diagnosed ourselves. If you what would you? What
I
do
know
you,
what Tyler wants to be.
What?
Not here.
Yeah.
He's hurting.
And he left.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
It's right. He had to leave today. It was an excused absence.
Yeah.
Lummy, did he get with you?
Yeah, that's why I've been getting up.
Okay, thank you. God, I love when we all work together.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to diagnose Tyler at a different time. But just on the surface, Dan, what could Tyler be? You think you're the doctor here?
I think he's an introvert.
Oh, okay.
That's not a disorder.
Oh, it's just descriptive.
How about pee-whipped? How about vagina
Okay.
whipped?
Oh,
He could be
yeah,
P-whipped.
he's definitely
He's
that.
suffering from the P whipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying that I might be schizo. Am I schizophrenia? Am I schizophrenic?
No, but you are
Borderline schizo?
No, I don't think you're schizoaffective.
What's that mean?
That means that you
Diet.
That I own? That I actually own schizo? Like
No,
I make schizo
you
my
make
bitch?
all of us schizo.
No, it's schizo-affective. Like you have a little bit of the affective disorder and you're a little schizo. So you're not quite. It's kind of like the borderline. Like you have a little bit of psychosis. You're a little bit like have like no regard for anyone else.
Well, there you go.
A little sadistic.
Yeah.
Schizoaffective disorder. That's what you can
All right.
have.
Yeah, schizoaffective.
Let me
Describe it, Anna. Did you just look it up?
I just saw it listed, but
I don't
look
even
it
know
up.
if we need to look it up. It sounds really kick-ass.
Yeah,
So, I mean, like,
schizoaffective.
yeah. Am I bipolar or am I schizoaffective?
Yeah.
Schizoaffective disorder is a mental health disorder that is marked by a combination of schizophrenia symptoms such as hallucinations or delusions and mood disorder symptoms such as depression and mania. Perfect.
That's pretty
Couldn't have
close.
described you better.
Hey, your doctor said that, by the way.
I don't think I'm hardly any of that.
I think your doctor diagnosed it.
People may experience belief that an ordinary event has special and personal meaning, delusion, thought disorder, racing thoughts, thoughts of suicide, or false belief of superiority. Mood, anxiety, euphoria, hopelessness,
Yeah,
limited range
it's
of
me.
emotions,
That's me.
loss of interest,
Okay,
or
I got
pleasure
it.
in
What's it
activity.
called? So I can write it down.
What's it called?
Depression, hallucination,
No.
schizoaffective disorder.
All right.
Schizoaffective?
Also common. Appetite changes are rapid and frenzied speaking.
All right. We got it.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry.
So now, Lummy, do we make him, autistic, or do we just Stockholm him? Because
Both.
we know that he's Stockholm. So would we say that he's Stockholm autistic? Yeah. And the more words you can put in,
Learned helplessness is what they call it.
Stockholm
Autistic.
autistic.
And you're sicko what?
No,
Schizoaffective.
Lummy, I'm schizoaffective. You're Stockholm autistic. Dan is narcissistic. Right, Dan?
Terminally.
Is that a description?
Terminally? You mean you're dying from it? Yeah.
No, I mean, you're not dying from your narcissism, are you?
I don't think so. Not yet.
It'll
All right,
kill
so
him
you're
one
just
day.
you're just narcissistic.
will.
But now, how do you like? Is there a word you can put on narcissistic to make it like even more like? Can it be like hyper narcissistic, or or is it just narcissistic? Is you can't get any more than narcissistic?
I'm sure there's another kicker on it.
Yeah,
I just don't
you
know
can
the
find
name.
me another kicker for narcissistic. I'd like to put it on there.
How about
Otherwise,
trauma
Dan,
and stressor related disorders. Maybe he has PTSD from being your kid.
what?
Huh?
Me?
No, he's just narcissistic. Shut
No,
up.
I was talking about Tyler.
Oh.
Aren't we still searching for something for him?
No, we're like 3 people
Yeah, he's
beyond
pretty-
that. Bitch, do you not?
I'm looking up-
Do your headphones work? Can you hear the show that I'm putting out over the speakers?
I know, but I'm
Bubba,
still
please.
looking.
I
has-
already went from
Bubba, she
Tyler
has Asperger's.
to
Calm
me.
down.
I went from Tyler. We're like, we'll do Tyler later. I said that. To me, we went all through my whole deal that you participated in, by the way.
I know.
Then we went over to Lummy.
I know.
Can you not see that we're chronologically going this way?
I know, but I know that
so hold
Tyler
on.
was still up for
Now
grabs.
we're on Dan. Now we're on Dan. We haven't locked in Dan yet. Now we're on you. Then we'll do Blitz, and then potentially Tyler.
Bubba.
Can you not deduct that that's the way that this is going?
I know. I'm sorry. I was just trying to research a good one for Tyler.
Please, Bubba. The poor girl has Asperger's.
I'm Asperger Jones.
All right, so I am schizoaffective. Lummy is Stockholm autistic. Dan's narcissistic. Anna is Asperger's, but how can we put a mitigating? How can we put a kicker on an Asperger? Like, is there like for instance, I'm schizoaffect.
Asperger BDD.
What's that?
Body dysmorphic.
Oh,
Okay, I think I'm fat or something.
You just don't know what you are.
exactly. Asperger BDD.
BDD.
Yep.
BDD, and that
Body
stands for
dysmorphic disease.
perfect.
Or BDS, body dysmorphic syndrome.
BDSM.
Yeah, BDS.
I'm BDSM
You're
Asperger's.
BDSM without the M.
By the way, Lummy, how'd you spell that?
BDS. That's what she is. I'm telling you right now, Anna's official diagnosis is Asperger's BDS. Okay? Lummy, you got that written down?
Yeah, Asperger
What do you got so
BDS.
far? From the top, Lummy. From the top.
Bubba is schizoaffective.
Affective.
Affective. No, Lummy.
No, hold on. Isn't it just, I thought it was schizoaffect.
Schizoaffective. Affective disorder. AFF.
Schizoaffective. Lummy is Stockholm autistic. Anna is.
No, Dan's next!
Oh, Dan,
Are
sorry.
you stupid?
Well,
Well,
'cause
you're
I-
autistic.
Yeah. Dan is narcissistic. Anna is Asperger BDS.
Right. Now. Perfect. Everything's perfect. Now we got to go to Blitz. What's Blitz?
Borderline personality disorder.
Bipolar.
No.
No, not bipolar.
Wrong.
Borderline. BPD.
BPD, which is borderline personality disorder.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then
With a little
Tyler
OCD.
no, he's not OCD.
That's me.
Yeah, I don't have OCD.
No, he doesn't care.
No.
He likes clutter.
He likes culture.
Yeah, OCD. Like if the engineer was OCD, that it wouldn't look like any of Blitz's
Right.
stuff.
Correct.
An OCD guy would go insane. Blitz will tell you where this part is, but it's not.
I know where it's all at. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good at all. It's like a vagina. Sometimes it doesn't look as good as it feels.
Hmm.
So now now I know that you're now, Anna, it would be appropriate for you to come in with maybe a potential what Tyler could be.
I was thinking post-traumatic stress disorder from being your
So he's got
son.
PTSD
Yes.
from being my son.
Correct.
PTSD for being my son. Okay, Lummy, now, we now have an official diagnosis as to why we act the way we do.
Yeah, I'm going to write this down.
And you're going to have to
Rewrite it because we changed it so much. Otherwise, my autisticness is not going to be able to read this.
Well, your Stockholmness better get it so that you can read it, bitch. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what do you got? Starting from the top. Here we go.
Number
What
one,
you got?
Bubba, schizoaffective. Number two, Lummy, Stockholm autistic. Number three, Dr. Dandiaco is narcissistic. 4, Anna is an Asperger with BDS.
Which stands for
Come on, Lummy.
body disfigurement disorder.
disligament. Body disligament disorder.
Body
Her
disfigurement.
ligaments are not connected.
Try it again, Lummy.
Body deficit syndrome. Body deformation.
Defecation.
Whatever the syndrome.
What does it mean, though?
Body deformation.
Lummy, you just can't go.
Isn't that it?
It's PDS,
Yeah.
which stands for body
Deformation.
deformation
Okay.
syndrome.
Okay.
I don't think that is. Dan,
Oh.
Dan, can you give him the correct ruling just this one time?
Body dysmorphic syndrome. Dysmorphic.
Wasn't gonna get that.
I wasn't going to get that. Well,
'Cause he's
do you
autistic.
think you're going to be able to get it from any time forward?
Yeah.
Body-
Dysmorphic.
Write it down. Body dysmorphic syndrome.
Got it.
So let's take it from the top one more time.
Bubba is schizoaffective. Lummy is Stockholm autistic. Dr. Dan is narcissistic. Anna is Asperger body dysmorphic syndrome.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Blitz is BPD.
What is that?
Borderline personality disorder.
Yes.
There you go.
6 is Tyler PTSD for being Bubba's son.
Look at Lum. I feel like making a scrap change, but
For reading.
I can't just give that big of a award for just reading.
For being
And
literate.
being able to write, being literate. Just for being able to write things down correctly.
It's pretty good for a guy with autism.
And then parrot them back after 3 tries should not, necessarily make you the champion of this program. And I think, Lummy, as from time to time, I'll just pontificate on top of my little schizo-affective brain, and I like to rank the people on the show as to how popular and how over they are, and how and so if you'd like to write the rankings down, here we go. Just every once in a while, I'll just throw out the rankings.
Okay.
And today's rankings are: number 1 would be Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire / narcissistic. That's number 1. Number 2. Lummy, I'm still feeling Anna.
Really?
Still feeling Anna at number 2. Yeah. 3, Jesus. No, I think Jesus.
He's not even here.
Yeah, Jesus is dropped.
Yeah, he's not even here.
tremendously. Lummy, let's put you at 3.
Oh.
Let's put Blitz at 4, Jesus at 5. Jesus went 2 to 5. He's had a bad week.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully he gets that his bolts breaking down the bolts or whatever the hell
Breakout.
is. Bolts Breakout podcast. Blitz, you're saying that gets today at noon.
It'll be up today.
So, Lummy, what is the official rankings of popularity and overness right now at the BRN?
Today, currently, it's number 1. Dr.
What date
Dan-
is today?
11/23/21.
Right, would be what?
Today's most over list. Number 1 is
Most popular,
popular.
members of the Bubba Radio Network.
most popular members.
And I'm not available to be in on it because, of course, I would be number 1.
Of course.
Right.
So 11/23/21, the most popular members of the BRN.
And so you must say their names and then what they suffer from.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if you can do this, Lummy. Do you think maybe if you nailed this on the very first time, you know what? I'll tell you what's up for grabs. The strap. Can Lummy take the strap right off of that narcissistic shoulder of his right there? Can he do it? The guy that suffers from Stockholm autism, can he take it away from the narcissist? Only time will tell. From the top, Lummy.
Today,
Lummy, you only get 1 strike. When you hear this, Lummy, game's
you're
over.
out.
Dang.
When you hear that, you hear this closely followed. But Lummy, after every right one, you'll hear this. And potentially after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right ones, you could potentially hear that, Lummy.
Well,
And then
do I
that
technically
goes right
put
into
you-
that right there.
Do I technically put you 6 though, since you're not on the list?
It would now, Lummy, just knowing we just went through the overall pecking order of everybody.
I know, but you said you're not on the list.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're reciting the list.
Okay.
You're reciting the list. No, you put me at the top. Say what? Bubba, who cannot be considered 1 through whatever, it suffers from this. Boom. Then you go through the rest of the people, but you start with me and you denote the fact that I'm not eligible for the belt because I am, the king. Are you ready? You
Yes.
start with me, Lummy, and then you go through 1 through 5. Name and what they suffer from. Well, hold on. Ranking, name what they're suffering from. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Can you take the belt from Dan Diaco?
Today, 11/23/21, the most popular members of the BRN. Bubba, who can't be number 1 through 5, suffers from schizoaffective.
Hold on. That's
Schizoaffective.
the judges are thinking about it.
Shaking. Number 1 today is Dr. Dan Diaco, who is narcissistic. Number 2, Anna, who is Asperger's, and BDS, which stands for Body Dysmorphic Syndrome. Number 3 is Lummy, who is autistic. Stockholm autistic! No, Dr. Dan!
Throwing random stuff at Lummy seemed to work, Dan.
It did.
Good job.
distracted him.
Yeah.
And you know the sad thing about it is you messed up your very own.
Yeah.
Like you didn't mess up on Tyler's, you didn't mess up on Otto's, which everybody was knowing you're going to mess up on that one. You're so stupid that you're so Stockholm autistic that you messed up your own diagnosis when it was time to bring home the goddamn hardware. God, you always strike out. Don't send Lummy up to the plate as a designated hitter when you need a walk off.
Game 7.
He'll absolutely drill himself into the ground.
I'm Dave Kingman.
You're below the Mendoza line again, Lummy. God dang you, buddy.
Said I couldn't see my arrow for Stockholm over to autistic because Dr. Dan was throwing it at it and I didn't have that time
You
to
should have
read
had it embraced in your stupid little head.
How the hell?
Jesus, we're not
Read
even.
that graph. How do you read that?
Well, that's why it was tough when you were throwing stuff at me.
Lummy, you could.
You don't need notes.
Lummy, you could have had the strap on your fat little shoulder going into the holidays.
Yeah. That's why I'm just autistic.
That's why you're Stockholm autistic. You can't even get it right on the punch out, kid.
No. I'm sorry, Bubba.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've invested so much time and energy in developing you as a character.
He was trying to give you the belt too.
God, Lummy, I just think of all these little angles on how I can get my guy the belt, and us have some great content, and Jackson be able to make a whole little video of the belt change, and then if you would have nailed it, you'd have the hardware. We'd all be feeling good right now, and then they would have been able to make that a special little video, and just look at all the content that you left on the floor based on messing up. I mean, it's literally like I put you in for a clutch hit, and you strike out. How many more times am I going to keep putting you in before I take you out of the game, buddy? And just make you back there and, take care of the goats and do like an occasional one-off show. Lummy's Sports on Thursday with Babyface, who doesn't even show up anymore.
Yeah, he's too busy.
You had it right there, buddy.
Yeah.
It was a 46-mile-an-hour Tim Wakefield, knuckleball that didn't break. And it was just laying there. And all you had to do was just barely hit it, and it was going to go over the green monster, and we were going to win the ball game. And it was a 46-mile-an-hour knuckleball that didn't have any break action, just right down the middle. And you just saw it, and you swung so hard, and you drilled yourself into the ground like the cartoons do. And we lost. And we're on the front page and everything. Lummy, we're on the front page for another minute, and you could have, last thing you would have known, the last thing everybody in Twitter's and Twitch land would have known, you're the champion, Lummy. You are the champion. But instead, no, you're not the champion. You know what? You're like that Bill on Capitol Hill. You're just sitting there like that Bill, lonely, wishing you could be a law. But you're not going to be a law because you're getting vetoed. You vetoed yourself, imbecile.
Sorry,
Damn,
Bubba.
Lummy.
Just like, we're working here. We're pro wrestlers. You missed the high spot, kid. How many more nights am I going to put you over if you're missing the high spot?
Wilbur's going to be so disappointed.
Told you
in
drop down, get it again, watch for the boot, and you hit the rope and thought I was coming in with a cross body block, and we're both sitting there in the corner looking stupid because you didn't come out and hit the boot and the cherry.
I'm sorry, Bubba.
I am too. I'm not even mad. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry that I've tried so hard to make you so popular. All you had to do is just read off of your little scribble notes. Anybody can do that. I mean, a third grader could do what I asked you to do right now. It's okay, buddy. I still love you.
I love you too, Bubba.
Are you going to pick up those concrete slabs and clean up that back for me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get on it. Whatever you need, just let me know.
Okay. I need you to first start being a little more funny and not missing so many pickup points, kid. We're in the show business.
Yep.
Hold on. 4 of us are in the show business. You're not in the show business anymore. You're in the stupid business.
I'm in the Stockholm autistic business.
That line means nothing now 5 minutes later.
I got it right, though.
You said it correctly when it didn't matter.
I know.
It's like batting practice. How many homers did you hit, Lummy? I hit 5 out of 5. Well, it doesn't matter. It's batting
I
practice.
look good in batting practice.
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, Wednesday, November 24, 2021. Not a lot of shows or even...
Friday.
Oh, it is. It's our Nut Hut Friday deal. Gonna nut hut me.
Yeah.
Feels good. Sponsored by Xanax.
Is that what you're on right now?
That's what I took last night, and boy, oh boy, do I get it.
Are you in a little bit of a kind of a numb, euphoric Z hole right now?
I don't think I'm in any hole right now.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you feel totally like
rested,
like
0% groggy.
Yeah, and like your body just feels kind of like just rubbery and free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is this what you deal with every day? Because it's amazing.
I don't do Xannies.
I say actually,
right.
When you take Xanax and you wake up and you feel rested and fully awake, like that means you needed sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no S.
Because usually you're supposed to wake up and you feel like a truck ran over you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know.
For like maybe a second, but honestly, 2 minutes into waking up, I was like, oh yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. So you can see, I don't do Xannies because Xannies put me in a Z hole, and I'm like, maybe me on Xannies would be exactly what the show needs.
Well, because I mean, at that point you'd be stacking it, so that's why.
I'm stacking other stuff besides Xanny. If I start stacking a Xanny on what I'm already stacking,
that's what I'm saying. Because you wouldn't just take Xanny, you would just add it to what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Was that a new thing that you took out, or you've never?
What?
That was never part of the formula.
No, it's never. The Xannies have never been. I'll take a Xanny recreationally.
Yeah.
They talked about it. They just don't take it.
Yeah, because
when you made that list that time, I thought I saw it on there.
No.
Okay, my bad.
Now sometimes, like on a Friday night or a Saturday night, if I know I can sleep until noon the next day, which I love, which I don't get to do very much of, but if I can, I'll go ahead and throw like a quarter Xanny on top of my already, on top of my already, what will take a rhino down.
Yeah.
And oh man, I think I get right there on the verge of killing myself, and then that's euphoric in itself, man. You took enough to kill yourself, but you didn't. You made it.
It's like when I made it. It's like when you choke bitches out, as they're about to finish. And then you let go and let them breathe, and they're like, "Oh, it's the best ever." Yeah. That's what you do with
You're supposed
Xannies.
to let go.
Well, but here's the deal: and when you choke chicks out, and you can even choke them out to the point of unconsciousness.
Yeah.
Now, listen, we're talking in a sexual type way here.
Of course.
We're not talking in a criminal way at all.
No,
or
they want it.
Or a domestic violence way.
Right.
What we're talking about here is two adults that are having consensual sex, and she says, "Choke me out, Daddy."
Oh.
Choke me out, Daddy. I don't know if those are the words that they use.
No, it's usually like,
breathe. Well, a lot of them though, Blitz will like request.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah, so you're in there doing your business, and they're like, "Choke me," and so at that point, you got a pass to choke. Now, do you come in like a pussy and just choke a quarter?
No, you come in like Zach Stacy.
Right. You come in.
You throw a TV on him?
Yeah, nobody choked him.
I don't know.
I mean, with the enthusiasm.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show
does not condone acting like Zach Stacy at all.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show practices healing through humor, consisting of hyperbolic statements and parody on the backside, including the use of disclaimers to cover their collective asses.
The prices of TVs have come down, but they're still expensive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I meant with his enthusiasm.
No, you don't do anything that Zach Stacy did or does, okay?
None
of that.
Do you have like a 1 or 2 tap kind of policy?
Well, now here's the deal. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're choking, and again, we're talking about consensual sexual choking, and if a girl says, choke me out, Daddy, and you're choking her out. Now, there's two places to go with it. One, you choke her out till she passes out. And that at that point, that's like a MMA type move, and you just gotta go and wake her up.
Yeah, you got to make sure she passes out, not passes away. That's probably a fine line.
Yeah, great. Passes out, don't pass away. So now, or you just take them right there to almost passing out, and you bring them back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you can go all the way to the pass out deal.
Just show me you've got the power to let them live.
But the minute that they go unconscious, you gotta stop, because I think you only have like 30 seconds after that before you start doing some stuff. Bad stuff.
Oh, you got 30
Terry Schiavo
seconds?
stuff.
You got a long time.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like 5 seconds.
Well, you
No.
should go by the 5-second rule just to cover your ass.
But sometimes you can't finish in 5 seconds, so you got to wait to 30.
But you don't
Oh, I
want to
don't
wake
think
up
it's
to
about
Terry
you.
Schiavo in your bed.
I don't think it's about you finishing. I
Oh.
mean, I think it's kind of a cumulative effort.
So I'm doing it wrong?
It's more about them living, Blitz.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Listen, officer. I know she's not with us anymore, but man, I got a hell of an orgasm. I mean, my lot.
took
It was
32 seconds.
Jesus. If I just could have got mine about 8 seconds sooner, she
Right.
still might be with us.
Poor girl.
Poor girl. She was 8 seconds away. Damn it. I've been working on, trying to get there
She should
quicker.
have kegled.
She should have kegled. Man, this break alone will get us. I mean, this is wow. This is some of the most shocking radio I've done in a long time. Man, Jackson, this ought to be a segment in itself.
We're
Bubba,
going to delete it. Never to be heard again.
Bubba and the boys talk about, how to choke out a significant other. Just the title in itself will get us banned. I don't think you could even put that up on and repurpose it on Facebook or YouTube. Could you, Blitz?
I mean, you can. It just won't be up there for long.
Right,
Oh,
true.
God.
Whew. So, Anna, this all started with you doing a Zanny
Oh,
last
sorry.
night. How
A
much
quarter
of
Zan.
like a football deal? A quarter Zan.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what is that, 0.5 milligrams?
Yeah.
It's a
Don't
quarter
besmirch my
bar,
0.5.
but quarter bar,
No.
not quarter
A
milligram.
quarter Zan would be 0.25.
Well,
No,
I think she means a quarter of a bar.
I took a quarter of a bar, 0.5 milligrams, because I think each bar is
Yeah.
2, is what I learned yesterday.
You actually have a bar?
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
I mean, 'cause me
Now I
and
have
Bl-
3/4.
you might get tackled in the parking lot if I know you got a ball. If you got a bar.
Not on
ever.
me.
Oh.
I know to
Sick.
leave that S
Yeah.
at home and hide it.
Yeah. You walk. I know you're walking inside this building with a 3/4 bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be bad stuff happening.
Those totem poles are hard to find.
Oh yeah.
I got nothing.
God. Can you still get them in Mexico or anything like that? I need to get
Uh-huh.
online.
I don't know.
Bubba Clem finally ends up going to prison because he was importing Mexican Xanaxes, running one hell of a business.
Mm-hmm.
Quit radio altogether.
Yeah, what they want to give you now is a quarter footballs.
What?
What does that
0.25. The 0.25 footballs. Those
Oh
are
yeah,
garbage.
those are garbage.
Yeah.
You got to take.
mean? What is that?
You got to take a handful of them.
What is it, like Xanax knockoffs or something?
No, they're Xannies, but they're shaped like little footballs,
Mhm.
and they're 0.25.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my stomach
Yeah.
acid blazes
The-
right through that.
Those
Please.
those bars on it are like the highest you can get, and they will almost never give them out anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This-
And the bad thing about it is like those little footballs are like, I mean, I think Fred Flintstone vitamins do more for me than those things.
Mhm.
Right.
Like they're nothing.
Yeah, they don't do much.
You have to literally take 6 of them to scratch the surface.
You got to snort them.
Then at that point, no, we're not.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
We're not condoning.
Man, come on, too
The
far.
Bubba the Love Sponge Show practices healing through humor, consisting of hyperbolic statements and parody on the backside, including the use of disclaimers to cover their collective asses.
We do not condone snorting any medication that's not made to be snorted.
Correct.
Snorting has got such a bad rap, you know?
Does.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
they
not
still-
all of us have the nose like you to be
I
able to
know.
snort.
Yep, I know.
What do they say, Lummy?
So they still make them in Mexico?
I don't know.
They still make them.
Hey, Alexa, do they still make Xanaxes and 2 milligram totem poles in Mexico? A little long, sorry.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
They still make bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexa. She's not even turning on. Hey, Alexa. Look, she just turned herself off, Blitz.
Yeah.
What?
She turned
She doesn't want to
herself.
get herself in trouble.
The Mexican cartel just already killed her.
The Sinaloa cartel just turned her off.
Hey, Alexa. There she is. Do they still make 2 milligram Xanax bars?
Dr. K from iHeartRadio.
She's trying to squirrel you.
I'm trying to find out about Xanax, and she's giving me Dr. K from iHeartRadio.
No, we don't. We don't care about the K hole.
Alexa, turn off. Turn off. Blitz, did we ever get like a whiz kiz to ever set us up like how do I listen to turn on Bubba the Love Sponge?
No.
We need to do that one of these days for my Christmas present.
Okay.
Hold on. Hey, Alexa, how do I listen to Bubba the Love Sponge?
Here's something I found on the web. According to hoseheadforums.com,
Hosehead.
Bubba the Love Sponge can be heard on Sirius Satellite Channel Howard 101 from 3 to 7 p.m. and on terrestrial radio in the morning drive slot on WHPT 102.5
10 years, stuff from 10 years ago.
It's from
Still on the
Hosehead.
bone, apparently.
Why'd they pick Hoseheads?
And that's a sprint car for
I
him. Did you know
know.
that?
I know.
Did they ask you? Yeah, whatever. We could probably get like a computer guy to program her into aggregating her to one place that somebody could pop.
We can do that.
We can?
Yeah.
Does it cost a lot?
No.
Oh, Lummy, guess what I got going on right now?
What? You giggling?
Give me what you got?
What you got?
No, because, I feel, the BubbaArmyStore.com, where we sell the merchandise that I've since taken back over. And Will does my shirts, and Gerald from, Tyler's race car shirts done from Arizona. Sports shirts, like there's some great stuff on there. Flex Fit hats, everything. Bunch of stuff up there. Some stuff that I found in storage and whatever. Well, I feel, everybody's on this Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that kind of deal.
Oh, yeah.
So I told the merch crick, as of now, it was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. From now, because Blitz, we're not going to be on the air Friday.
Right.
So from now until Tuesday, I'm doing 25% off if you use promo code BUBBA.
Oh, nice.
BUBBA.
Does caps matter or no?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Normally it doesn't on there.
Yeah. So if you go to BubbaArmyStore.com, BubbaArmyMerch.com, BubbaArmyShop.com, they all go to the same place. And if you wanted to buy any Bubba Army stuff, and by the way, the merch crick is so freaked out that she's going to get a lot of orders that she's going to get everything out by, Saturday or Monday.
She's getting everything out within 7 seconds of it being ordered.
Before you even order it, it's going out.
There's some times where a guy will put an order in at noon, and by 1 o'clock, it's already at the post office.
And the discount is up. I just checked it.
Yeah, actually, once you add it to your cart, she's already putting it in a box.
Yeah, she's already looking at it.
Yeah, and then when you order it, it prints a label out and just ready to go.
Sometimes she's like, we got 16 people looking at the site right now, but nobody's bought nothing. I go, too bad I couldn't somehow, flash your jugs on there or something like that.
I was thinking.
Hey, I know you're watching, but woo! A little jug flashing deal. Yeah. Promo code BUBBA. And 25% off until Tuesday.
Nice.
So she's going to be busy. I have a little bit of spare time. I got my mom's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and then I'm
at Tara's house or at your mom's?
At Tara's. And so I don't have to go far.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be spending some time here at the studios. Blitz, I'm going to work on the green room.
Okay.
I'm going to work on Big Red in the car lift. We're going to work on the Hall of Fame wall. And while I'm here, I might just do a couple shows.
Okay.
And I can't even tell you what kind of show it's going to be. No, I mean for this entire time off.
Oh.
Like Saturday I could pop on.
I see.
What's your plans for you got, I guess,
I'm actually going to see Tara.
Dinner at Johnny B's?
Yep, dinner at Johnny B's, even though I'm going to go early and drink with them for a few hours before their son comes back, and then we eat. And then Friday I'm actually going to hang out with Tara.
You guys wrestling?
Me and Tara?
I mean, wrestling. I'm sorry. I was listening.
What are you talking like wrestling? You guys wrestling?
You mean shopping?
You sure you didn't take a Xanax?
What the hell, Bubba?
You guys wrestling?
But I got such good news yesterday, and you know it. You know the news.
What does that have to do with
No,
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's funny. I'm thinking about that a lot too, actually.
I'm just like, wow. I'm blown away by it. that I'm just all over the place. I'm just all over the place.
Me too.
I'm completely all over the place.
Did you mean shopping?
Yeah, I meant shopping. Thank you, Lummy. Lummy had to come in and pick up my pieces.
I got you, boss.
No, we're not shopping. We're just hanging out.
What do you mean you're just hanging out? You're gonna be at the house?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah. Well,
I thought you would be thankful I'm not coming to Thanksgiving because that's family time.
I wanted you to come to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Everybody wants her to come to Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
no one wants her there Black Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys just hanging out, like doing girl stuff? Like, what are you going to be doing?
I don't know. I just said I'll see you Friday. We really don't have any definitive plans, but I want to see her. Yeah, maybe we'll wrestle.
I'm probably not going to be there.
Okay.
But if I am,
you'll say hi.
Leave me alone.
No, if I am, leave me alone. Leave me on my side of the wing.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I won't bother you.
But I'll probably come say hi.
Okay.
So, again, don't forget, BubbaArmyMerch.com. There's 25% off until Tuesday. Promo code Bubba. Lummy vies for the belt. Now, Lummy, I think right now, did I rank you at number 2 yesterday? Like, where was the official rankings yesterday? As to who the most popular people here on the show?
Yesterday was Dr. Dan, Anna, Lummy, Blitz, Jesus.
You go right. You know that the winner of the strap automatically is number 1 guy.
Oh.
You know that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Like, it's not possible to have the strap and not be number 1. That's what the strap is for, denoting who's the most talented person at the time. And there's several different factors figured into it. It's how good you are on the air, how much the fans respond to you. Like, Blitz is just a couple little different intangibles.
Sure.
And so, Lummy, are you ready now? Lummy, you are the official records keeper of the BRN, so everything that we talk about that's of importance, you have a little 8th grade trapper keeper over there, and you write just all these notes.
Yes.
Like, stenographer.
Yeah, you're the show stenographer, show historian.
Yeah.
With the keeper of the trapper.
Yes.
And Lummy, how many notes, how many pages of notes do you think you got?
Well, I have
what you got?
I have.
Give me what you got?
What we got? I mean,
let's just get an ISO on the camera. Yeah, like, is all of those just chock full of stuff?
Yeah, and then I got some stuff in the back that I still need to put in, or that I kind of have in the back.
One day, Blitz, I think we need to just do a show on Lummy's Trapper Keeper.
Okay.
Is it organized at all?
Yeah.
Like, how do you organize it?
I have my flaps.
What do your flaps say?
So Anna, you should think of something that perhaps you should have in there and say, tell me blah 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 blah. Oh, Lummy, tell me what day Tyler started on the show. Oh, he may not have it.
I wrote it down. I usually take.
Which flap would that be in?
Hold on, look, he's going through his notes.
I was trying to move it around a little bit.
I mean, like, what's that first page right there? That very first page past the green one. What's on that? Like, that seems like a very important page.
This was our days off schedule.
Oh,
that's pretty important.
Trash, and then
trash detail.
Trash, yeah.
Right. All right. What's the next page, Lummy?
This
seems like it's got a lot of broad writing on it.
This was the list of Willies, but now it has what our personalities are.
Oh yeah, I think we don't have Willies. You know what, Lummy? You can actually just scratch that out because the Willie thing was stupid.
Oh.
Sometimes I look back on some things that we've done and it's just stupid.
What about the 5 different Bubbas?
Well, I think that's still in play.
What are they? Like, I'm not going to give any examples.
Yeah, take me a second. I have it. Me, radio me, family me, sales me, flim flammer, skim scammer is what you said.
Skim scammer?
Yeah,
yep.
I don't know about that.
That's what it was. That's what you said.
You wrote that down wrong.
Nope. Me, radio me, because you actually said 5 personalities, and Defana knew, which we could pull the tape.
Slow down.
That you only came up with 4, and then you said, well, it's just a flim flammer and a skim scammer.
All right, well, then let's just go to 4, because I wasn't able to pull the 5th one out of my ass. So go ahead and mark off the last one, and then give us the 4 personalities.
Me.
Okay, yes. But slow down.
Me.
Okay.
Radio me.
Mm-hmm.
Family me. And sales me.
Okay.
Those are your 4.
Thank you. Now, I don't know what I was having you. Oh, Tyler's first day. You can't find it, can you, buddy? I mean, sometimes some things slip through, buddy. It's not a big deal.
Well, it's in here. It might take me a little bit longer.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the infamous Trapper Keeper right there. Lummy is in charge of all the stuff that's important. We tell him, Lummy, write it down, and he does. And one of the latest things that he's written down is we've kind of figured out that we need to have something wrong with us in order to be more popular.
Yes.
Like just regular shows that are like, hey, we're the regular show. It's like nobody really cares. They want...
Mental illness is so in right now.
Yeah. There you go.
It really is.
Mental illness.
I have anxiety.
Your mental illness morning show.
Yeah.
We all have a lot of mental issues.
Yeah. Mental illness on fleek.
Right. We're number 1 with mental illness.
8-2. August 2nd.
August 2nd. What does it say?
Jesus started. Jesus era.
Okay. Now you're going to have to go back to my diagnosis, your diagnosis, Dan's diagnosis, Anna's diagnosis, Blitz's diagnosis, Tyler, my son's, better known as Jesus, diagnosis, and then Jay Diaco's diagnosis. Because we want to start kind of establishing that we're mentally ill. And what's my count at now? I might be at 9.
Fort Walton Beach.
Hold on, let's go through it together. You're so stupid. Tampa. Orlando.
Yep.
Melbourne. Fort Walton Beach. Charleston. This new market. Colorado Springs. Phoenix. I'm at 8 now.
8.
I'm at 8. And so that's great. And so, Anna, these guys are numbnuts and numbnuts. I think we are number 1 in Charleston. I really do. And numbnuts and numbnuts, they're like in 20, 25 stations. And so the people that are getting their ass kicked by numbnuts and numbnuts, because numbnuts and numbnuts don't really go against anybody.
Right.
And they're horrible. They're horrible.
I want to know so bad.
And they're so hack. It's so like 90s hack. It is. And so when we beat them, now we're going to have 19 markets that are like, man, you know what? Numbnuts and numbnuts is going to, they're number 1. They've been number 1 here for 10 years, but Bubba the Love Sponge just beat them in this certain market. Maybe we should call him up. And then Blitz, the general manager, he calls up and they're like, Bubba's not what you guys think he is. You get John Cracciola on the phone. You get a Shane Reeve kicker. Next thing you know, Blitz, you got, I would say by this time next year, let me write this in your Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, Donkey Teeth. Gifted 10 subs.
Thank you,
Write that
Donkey
down.
Teeth. Write that down. No, just acknowledge him.
Yeah,
Thank
Donkey
you.
Teeth BTLS. Get the 10 subs.
So, Lummy, I'm predicting by January 1st, 2023, which is a year and a month from now, that we will have, we're at 8 now, that we'll have 12 affiliates, maybe 13. That's my prediction. And that by this time next year, we're gonna be beating numbnuts and numbnuts in our new market. So write that down and then recite it back to me immediately so I can see that you got it right.
All right. 11/24/2021 at 7:48 a.m. Bubba declares January 1st, 2023. We will have 12 to 13 affiliates by then, beating numbnuts and numbnuts by then.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, are you ready for the game?
Yes, I've been shaking.
How cool would it be for you to have that strap on your shoulder going into the holiday, my friend?
Amazing.
And then Dan's going to be full hot on the deal because he didn't necessarily lose it. But listen, it's my belt, it's my strap, and I can.
You'll need Botox again soon.
Yeah, true.
He'll get it back.
Yeah, like Dan, I'm 3 weeks away from going back in, getting touch-ups. So,
By the way, Dan's in chat. Says good morning.
Good morning, Dan, my friend. So, Lummy, are you ready to go?
Yes.
I put a couple little new ones in there.
Yes.
And this is for the most talented member on the show, Championship Belt, sponsored by Jamie, Northern Heating and AC.
The BRN personality disorders. Bubba, schizoaffective, and savant.
I mean, game's over. You're like, it's over. You're like, yeah.
What was the other one you put on?
You did lead with savant.
Savant,
schizo, affective.
That means I got to rewrite all my notes. Hey, Anna, shut up.
No, bitch.
Dan keeps the
And my
strap.
notes were already in there, so we do have to add it.
Whatever you need, Lummy, to correctly recite it back to me, you need to write it down however way that would be able to do that.
Dan says he's so sorry to hear that he has to keep the belt.
Yeah.
Over the holiday weekend.
Dan doesn't have a hair on his ass if he doesn't swing by the station, pick up the belt, and have it all. I mean, I know, Blitz, I have a no outside the building policy.
Right.
But I think Dan would be extra careful with it. If a guy's got a $500,000 Ferrari, you think he's worried about a $3,000 belt?
No.
No.
Yeah, wear it during surgery, Dan.
Yeah, no, but I think maybe Dan parading around the house, with the belt on in front of all the Diacos could be
at Thanksgiving.
extra douchey and cool.
And ruin the holiday.
And ruin his family's holiday and
Oh no,
provide
Bubba,
for some
please, God.
I mean, Blitz, would that be some great content?
Yeah.
Dan rolling around with the belt. Oh, Bubba, you have a way to infiltrate my family, even with just a dumb belt. All Donnie cares about is this belt. He doesn't care about the children. He doesn't care about the family. He just cares about your stupid... Romina might throw it out in the...
Now I have to sit at the kids' table because the belt has my seat.
What's he saying in chat? Is
Nothing
he saying...
yet.
Oh,
He's probably in his car on the way here.
yeah. Lummy, god dang it, buddy.
So it's Servant schizoaffective.
It's not servant. It's savant.
Savant.
I think servant's okay because that's what you always say.
Shut up, Blitz. It's savant, schizoaffective is what I am. We're not going to run through the rest, Lummy. I don't want you to practice them. I just want to know if you know them.
Yes, I know them.
All right, what are you?
I am Stockholm autistic.
Now, this doesn't count for nothing, okay?
Okay.
Like you already lost, okay?
Yeah,
This
I
is
lost.
just like we're breaking down the film now, okay?
We're doing batting practice.
Yeah. What is Dan?
Narcissistic.
We added something.
Yeah, we
to
did
him
add something
yesterday.
to that. Yeah.
God, Lummy, this is, you know what? This has gone from bad to worse. You're not paying attention at all. We added a new gimmick with him yesterday. Nobody tell Lummy. He's more than narcissistic. He's a narcissistic such and such. And you don't know, do you, bud? How did you miss that? We added it to him yesterday.
Sociopath.
Put it all together, buddy.
Narcissistic sociopath.
I feel like I have a son here, and we're 8th grade math.
Yeah.
What would be the next one, Lummy? This would be Anna.
Asperger, BDS, which is body dysmorphic syndrome, clingy and needy.
Yep.
And then it's Blitz, which is BDP, borderline.
Hold on. I wonder if we should put clingy and needy before Asperger.
I thought you were going to,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
She's a clingy and needy Asperger BDS. She's clingy, needy Asperger BDS. That's how you'd officially say it.
Okay.
Practice.
Anna is a clingy, needy, Asperger, BDS, body dysmorphic syndrome.
All right, what's Blitz?
Blitz is BDP, borderline personality disorder.
It's not P, BDP. It's B. It would be BPD.
Oh, BPD.
God, Lummy.
It's BRP.
Be like the National Football League, NLF.
Oh my God. Well, when I wrote this, my hands were shaking and my P went down to my D.
What?
the more he explains things, the worse it gets.
Hold on. Let me just see if I can break that down now. Let me see here. When I was writing this, my hands were shaky because I was nervous, and my P went down to my D.
Yeah.
So what?
Keep explaining things, Lummy. It'll just get better.
What is Blitz officially, buddy?
He's BPD, borderline personality disorder.
Now my son Tyler, Jesus.
He's PTSD for being Bubba's son.
Now.
And J.
Yes.
Is controlled multiple personality disorder.
You would have gotten that, but there was like 3 or 4 F-ups within the body of work, kid. No belt for you, buddy. Dan, let me know if you want to take the belt home. That'd be some great content.
I honestly wouldn't doubt that he's literally on his way here. Hey, Bubba.
What?
There might be someone here.
Oh, Dr. Dan's here.
Oh, my God.
Told you.
Did he walk here?
He's got the belt.
Oh, my God.
In and out. Look at him. Thanksgiving.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving.
There's a camera. The camera's on.
Look at him. Dan, make sure you get some real over-the-top content to make your wife mad
You
as
look
hell.
super Italian right now. Jesus
Man,
Christ.
Dan, you
Wait,
look
hold on.
super
Taking
Italian.
home the championship
Hold
belt.
on.
You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
He can't hear me,
Sorry,
but he
Mom.
pulled up in the Ferrari
Right.
and lifted the frunk up, and it's
Didn't
up,
happen.
waiting for him to put the belt in it right now.
Dan, you look super Italian right now. Look at you. Are you headed to the office?
Yeah, I'm heading straight in. I'm late too, so I got to go. But you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Oh my God,
Thanksgiving,
Dan.
Dr.
Happy
Long.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Poor Romina.
Poor me.
Look at how over Dan is. Look at the pops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could take the strap away if I wanted.
I
Look at
told
the-
you
look
he
at
would
the-
show up and grab
Yep.
it.
He is so over.
100%.
God, he's so over.
And I love
Is this guy?
Yeah, this is weird.
Somebody should smash him right in the face right now.
you, and I know you don't believe me, but I have to live with this every day.
Yeah, well, what do you think we got to live with? We
Yeah.
lost our daughter or our son or our mom. You little Harry Potter nerd, little bitch. The hell out of here. Blitz, I'd take a charge right now if I Superman right over that pew.
Hell yeah.
Blitz, I'd be like, Blitz, can you stick a knife up my butt?
Sure, why not?
Okay, because I'm
Blade first, buddy.
No, Blitz, listen, I'm gonna stab this kid. He killed my daughter, okay?
Oh, okay, no problem.
He killed, you know what? He killed Tara. No, better
Oh,
yet.
well, where's he at?
Hold on. He killed Tyler.
Where's he at?
Tyler was in his senior year at Parkland High, and my son got killed.
You
'Cause
can
this
just
guy-
stay here. I'll take care of it. Where's he
Okay,
at?
Blitz, here's where
Yeah.
Okay,
you don't even
thanks.
need to go anywhere.
All right, perfect.
I'll
but
take care of
since you're gone this weekend, I got to try to smuggle a knife in my ass.
Okay.
So can you help me out here?
Sure, bend over.
Okay. And can you give me the one that really doing? So what I do
Sword?
is, do I just squat down,
Mhm.
poop it out, and
Yeah.
then dive over the pews and
Just don't
stab?
bend over until then.
Okay. I got to walk Johnny Straight Guy.
The show dagger.
Oh.
And what I would do, man, is I'd pop it out of my butt, and then I would literally just dive over. I'd make it and I'd be like, Blitz, make sure you're rolling tape on this one because this could be a real viral deal.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab him in the neck.
Nice.
I don't know if you can survive.
Yeah, he'll get poopy neck stabs.
Yeah, and then my poop is going to give him sepsis.
Yeah.
Stab him in the neck and grind it around because he gets some of my poop in there. And
Yep.
then
Probably going to make a mess.
and then
in the
guess what?
courtroom.
Make sure
Guess
you
what?
Eat
Guess
eat
what?
Mexican the day before.
Yeah, I'm eating Mexican.
Yep.
But guess what, Blitz?
What?
If you're on a jury, and they got me up there, they're like, Bubba Clem is now on trial for killing a guy that was admitting. Well, Bubba Clem killed the Parkland shooter guy because the
he's a
Parkland
hero.
You're going to be the Jack Ruby.
You mean Hero Clem?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Hero Clem.
Yeah.
That means no conviction.
Yeah.
You're on trial for defending your daughter who this guy killed, and you pooped out a poop-infested blade shank deal on the side of his neck.
And you make corns on the cob just for insult to injury.
Right. Corns on the cob, ribbed for your pleasure. On the side of your neck. Corns on the cobs, ribbed for your pleasure.
Yeah.
Harry Potter nerd boy with a little side of diarrhea.
A little bit of chimichanga.
Bring in Tony Montalto. He is the
I'm going to Chipotle the day before.
Yeah.
Loading up.
And Chipotle.
president of Stand with Parkland and the father of 14-year-old Gina Montalto, who was killed.
His beautiful daughter in the background. If that's my daughter and this guy killed her, he's getting stabbed with a poopy gank. Shank.
In the shooting. Tony was in the courtroom when Cruz pleaded guilty.
Tony, why didn't you shank him? That would be my first question. Why didn't you shank him, Tony? Why didn't you shank him for that beautiful?
Why is he still alive?
That beautiful daughter behind you had so much life to live, and you didn't shank this guy.
Yesterday, Tony, thank you for being with us once again.
Tony, I'm so sorry for your loss, but next time shank him. You'll never get. Your TikTok will go through the roof, kid.
Of course, we have talked about this, and we've talked about Gina. We're so sorry for your loss.
How big would the TikTok blitz be if you jumping over Superman in his neck with poop on it? Boom, boom.
Huge.
Corns on the cob.
Break the internet.
You can just scream World Star as you do it.
World Star. Another one bites the dust. Din, din.
No, you can't have music
Another
playing.
one bites the dust.
Copyright.
Yeah, you get
No, you
get
find-
demonetized.
You TikTok it. You find the music they want to put on there.
Us and Anne-Marie
Stab
and
to the
I
beat.
were, as we were watching the proceedings yesterday, we're talking to each other, and we just, wondered. Our hearts went out to you and the other families and relatives in that courtroom, having to listen and to relive those moments, those final moments of Gina and her classmates.
That's okay, because I stabbed him in the neck with a poopy knife. So I mean, I can't bring my daughter back.
Yeah, you're good.
All the families just settled yesterday for 127
Yeah, they got a ton
million.
of money. They got a ton of money.
Who'd they settle with?
The FBI.
Hold on, the federal government, because Anna sent this to me. I'll get it here in a minute. The Parkland surviving families sued the federal government and won, or they settled, because the federal government had a couple other incidents that this kid had been
They
reported.
had some tips and they didn't investigate.
Right. They had tips that this guy was going to do what he was going to do, and they didn't investigate it. And basically, had they investigated it, he probably would have not been around. He probably would have been incarcerated.
Sure.
So
So each family gets between 125 and 130.
I
No,
think it's
total.
It's a
It's
total.
all the
Okay,
families.
the families between. Okay, sorry.
So let's say there's 17 families.
It's 16. So 16 out of the 17 families chose to sue.
All right.
One
well,
did not.
First of all, take 40 points right off
Yep.
the top.
I said lawyer gets 40.
All right. So how much was the ruling?
127.5
All right,
million.
127. Hold on. 127 times 0.4 is 50 million.
If you just
so
do
120.
if you just do 0.6.
All right, all right, here we go. So they got 77 million.
Yep.
I'd probably throw another 7 million in for expenses because you know how they tic-tac you, the
So
lawyers.
it's like 70 million. Then
70
basically.
million divided by 16. That's 4.3 million. That's great, but it doesn't bring back your kid.
Nope.
Like it's not.
Yeah.
4.3 million doesn't want to make your kid take a lick, right?
And teachers.
I don't even start making that decision until we're in the tens. Till I'm 10 million plus as to whether Tyler takes a lick or not. I'm just kidding, please.
What was that like?
Yeah,
What was it? What was going through your mind and through the mind of your family?
Well, it was a very difficult day to be in the same room with the murderer of my daughter.
But I stabbed him in the neck with a poopy knife with the corns on the cobs ribbed for his pleasure, and I'm going to be honest with you, I do feel a little bit better. It's a little bit of a coping deal.
Well, sir, we're glad you're
As the state attorney went through the list and the actions of the confessed killer, it was very painful to hear for all the families what happened to our children or our spouses. He's clearly a very dangerous and violent young man, and we need to work to make sure he's prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Who's typing?
Every time we talk to you, I'm always struck by how incredibly strong you present. And you were gracious enough to allow us to come into your home and talk to you and show us pictures of your daughter. And when I watched you yesterday in the courthouse, it was a reminder that you carry this incredible pain with you, even though you often don't display it. And you were asked kind of immediately after the court appearance to kind of react to Nicholas Cruz's statement. I'm going to play a little of what you said, and then we can talk about it.
Blitz, when I'm jumping over the pew, I want you to have the ghetto blaster playing this song, okay?
Okay. Nice.
About it.
What was the most difficult part of today's hearing to hear for you?
I think the absolutely ridiculous statement from the defendant.
From the scumbag, from the pussy, from the Harry Pod goggled up nerd boy.
Dingleberry
So I'm going to stab in the side of the neck.
What was his motive, by the way? Did he say that was it because he was like an incel sort of thing, or?
I don't know. What was
like, I
his
can't remember
excuse?
why he said he did
He's
it.
doing it for our families. If you wanted to do something
said
for
a
our
monster
families, you
inside
shouldn't
of
have
his
killed
head.
our loved ones.
Monsters in his head?
Monster inside of his head repeatedly told him to do it.
You know, I too did not know what to make of
There
that.
needs to be something inside your head. My knife.
Did he have
Dingleberry Sink with
schizoaffective
1,000
disorder?
bits.
With poop and corns.